And welcome back to Pritchett Field, about ready to get the second half underway. Scoreless as we start our final 45. And for the Bearcats, no problem on the defense tonight. They were really organized so far along the back line. They've been dominating on the offensive end. Just got to turn that into a goal here in the second half.
At least it's cool this half.
Sun has set. It's not quite feeling like fall, but it's much better than what we had early on, especially down that turf. I was walking around out there before the game, and that turf was really warm. And once that sun dropped down a little bit, it's cooled off a bit. So the Bearcats will have possession to get things started. The Cats were quick on the offensive end at the start of the game. They had an opportunity 25 seconds into the match. See if this second half, their fortunes are a little bit better finishing it as they quickly play a ball forward. Katie Johnson gives it a chase and it rolls out. But the Bearcats didn't waste any time looking to attack. Run down some first half stats for you for the Bearcats. They had 6 shots, 3 of those on goal, forcing 3 saves from the Nicholls goalkeeper, Rusa Hermarinta. Bearcats were called for 7 fouls. They had 2 corner kicks. This ball is popped forward and Christina Hendershot will come out and collect. For the Colonels, 2 shots, none of those on goal. So Christina Hendershot does not have a save in this game yet. 2 fouls for the Colonels, and they've had 3 corner kicks. All 3 of those corner kicks came in the last 5 minutes of the first half. Ball played forward for Johnson, and it will roll out of play. A little bit too much on it. Beryl Smith knocks it forward for the Bearcats. Good ball there from the Colonels, coming out wide. Giving it a chase is Helmers. Helmers crosses it into the box, and it's knocked out of play by Bailey Ford. So starting to see a little bit from the Colonels here to start the second half, kind of the way they finished that first half. Getting a little bit more into the attack. So it'll be a corner kick for the Colonels, their 4th of the game. It'll be Elvestad to take it. One hopper into the box, rattles around and cleared by the Cats.
And there's that great defense once again.
Bailey Ford back to collect, knocks it forward. This time only as far as Curtis. Ball poked into the box. Hendershot will come to pick it up. Really first 5 minutes of this second half going about the same way the final 5 minutes of the first half went. It's Nicholls' possession as they knock it forward. This one will roll out for a goal kick. Taylor Pritchard for the Bearcats in the first half was definitely the most active. She had 4 of their 6 shots. Quite often it was Pritchard who was fighting for and winning a lot of the loose balls. Bearcats have a chance to set up after the throw-in. Ball played wide. It'll be out for a Sam Houston throw. Early minutes here of the second half. We're still scoreless. These two teams 2-4 in Southland Conference play, with 5 matches left to go on the schedule, 3 of them here at home for the Bearcats. Chance to come out, take care of business. Good work in the midfield. Leanna Woodall causing some problems there for the Colonels. And now won by Bainski. Bainski up top for Pritchard. Pritchard will run into the box, and it's cleared away by the Colonels. But good work there by Taylor Pritchard. It'll be a throw in for the Bearcats. Pritchard crosses it into the box, headed away by Nicholls. Woodall knocks it wide, and it's kept in on the far side. Cross comes in, but it is out. And it'll be a Colonel goal kick.
Now, Bearcats haven't made a goal, but Pritchard seems like she is the one that's gotten the closest out of anybody to get a goal.
And that's kind of a change of what we've seen positionally. She started the game off out wide on the right-hand side. And, you know, I wonder if Tom Brown had seen the way she was working and decided to move her into the middle to try to take advantage of her there up top in the middle. Pritchard on the year, 2 goals for the Bearcats. It'll be a Sam Houston throw in. One over on the far sideline, knocked away by the Colonels. You look at the Southland standings. Right now, Lamar and McNeese sitting at the top of the standings, both 5-1. And then right behind them, half a game back, Stephen F. or Houston Baptist at 4-1-1. Stephen F. Austin 4-2, Central Arkansas 4-2, Abilene Christian 4-2. A couple of those teams still to go for the Bearcats. So they've got a chance to play the teams that they're tied with or ahead of them in the standings. Chance to start moving their way up. Cats currently sitting in a tie for 7th with these Colonels. Top 8 teams make the Southland tournament. The ball's played into the box, but nobody looking to make a run at the end of it, and Hendershot will pick it up. For the first time this year, the Southland Conference Soccer Tournament will go to 8 teams. In the past, it was a 6-team tournament, with the top 2 seeds getting a bye into the second round. Format has changed, 8 teams in, and they will now play Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, so no back-to-back days in the conference tournament anymore either. This ball's played into the box. Cleared away by the Colonels. And a late whistle and a foul called on the Bearcats. It looked like they were going to let play go. Let's take another look at that. And it's a 50-50 ball coming in, and I think it's maybe the push there at the end by Whitney Woodard. Got her hands up and extended the arms out. I think the contact would have been allowed to go, but once you saw the hands and the push, that drew the whistle. So the ball's at the top of the box for the Colonels. Cats can't clear, and a shot comes in wide. And it was actually touched by the Bearcats last. So the ball was deflected out. It'll be another Colonel corner kick. First of 2 here this weekend. Southeastern Louisiana will come in on Sunday. As the corner is sent into the box, headed down, and it is cleared off the line. Big play by Brianna Woodall.
That's the closest thing we've seen to a goal tonight.
Get another look at it here. And it was headed down, and that's not a bad little turnaround there, but Woodall standing on the post, that's exactly what you want from your defenders. Heads up play by Woodall, and we're still scoreless. But that is the best scoring chance for either team. Comes 10 minutes into the second half. And we're starting to see Nicholls build a little something. We saw this at the end of the first half, and really these first 10 minutes of the second half. It was the Bearcats in the first half really controlling the possession for the opening 40 minutes of play. But ever since then, Nicholls has slowly been building. They've got a free kick here. They'll send the ball into the box. Little push in the back, and they're going to give a corner. Boy, I thought the push probably was enough to draw the whistle. But instead, it'll be a corner for the Colonels. Mia Elvestad will come over and take the corner kick. Colonels nearly turned this into a goal last time. Ball sent high into the box and over the top of everybody. Haley Atwell chases and keeps it alive. Ball sent back into the box. Clearance scuffed by the Bearcats, and that time the push was called. Christy Helmer's got 2 hands on the back and extended them, drew the whistle. Ellie Chappell will play it forward for Beryl Smith. Smith tried to get it out wide to Katie Johnson. Knocked away. Cats will win possession. Pritchard into the middle of the box. Laid back for Smith. Smith fires it back into the box, and it's knocked away. It'll be a corner kick. Beryl Smith got an opportunity to step into one. Sent a low burner into the box, and it was cleared away, so the Cats will have a corner. Pollock will take the corner. Ball up by Pollock. Everybody was at the top of the 18 for the Bearcats. Clearance goes right to Beryl Smith. Smith reloads, fires another ball in. This time it curves wide and out of play. Couple of opportunities for the Bearcats. Get another look at the shot by Smith as she just wrapped her leg around. Boy, that looked like it might have taken a bit of a deflection. Possibly could have been a Bearcat corner as there's a takedown at the top of the box. The Cats come up with it. Bainski shoots, it's saved. Bainski whipped a shot in. And a big save there by Hermarenta. Another look at the shot by Bainski. Hermarenta off the hands, off of her knee to clear it out. Maybe the best look at goal that the Bearcats have had.
At least in this half, more shots have been taken.
It's not quite the midfield battle that we saw. Saw the Bearcats really controlling it a lot, but once they got into that final attacking third, they were not able to turn it into anything. Now each team starting to see a little bit of life offensively. Cats starting to get a little more final touches as that ball will go long and out of play, and it'll be a goal kick for the Colonels. Ball sent into play by Hermarenta. Bearcats win the header. So an hour played. We're still looking for our first goal. A shot here. And that one is saved right in the middle of the net and saved. Hermarenta.
Now, would that be Hermarenta's 4th save in the game?
Let's see what they've got her with. Right now, live stats say 5 saves for Hermarenta.
Saves.
Hendershot right now for the Bearcats, still with the 1 save here in this half. Bainski wins it over on the far sideline. Long shot sent in towards the goal, and it'll just sail over the top of the bar. Decided to have a go at it. Pollock looked up, saw a goal there, decided to take a shot. I think Hermarenta had it covered. Now we're starting to see more opportunities for the Bearcats. Final 30 minutes of play, each team maybe starting to get desperate. Pushing forward for what could be the winning goal. Katie Johnson plays into the middle. Top of the box, played over for Pritchard. Pritchard shoots, and it goes wide. Just pulled it, and it's gonna be a goal kick. Bearcats asking for a corner. Tom Brown also asking for a corner. He's gesturing towards the official, saying it was definitely touched. Looking for assistance from the assistant referee, not getting any love over there. Crespo will check in for the Bearcats. Let's see if we can get a look at it. Oh, it was definitely touched. Oh, that's an easy call to make. It was definitely last touched by Nicholls. That's a miss. That should have been a Bearcat corner kick, so you see why Tom Brown was so adamant about it over on the sideline. Getting into the latter stages of this game, any sort of opportunity like that could be the one that brings the winning goal. Taylor Pritchard over on the far sideline, trying to use her speed. Pritchard gets around, and it will be out for a Bearcat throw right down in the corner. Good burst of speed there from Taylor Pritchard. Pollock coming over to take the throw. Pollock will look to load up, see if she can get a good long throw into the box.
Steal from the Nicholls.
Colonel's cleared out. They do have a player down, and I think we're going to have a stoppage here. So the clock will stop while they tend to the injury for the Colonels. See if we can get a look and see who it is that's down. On their feet now. That was Evelstad who was down, and looked like she may have been grabbing at her throat, might have taken a arm or an elbow. So the Cats will throw it in and give possession to Nicholls. heavy touch on the clearance. And that will roll out. It'll be a Bearcat throw. Beryl Smith plays the ball forward, but nobody there for it. Now the Colonels will make a substitution. Christy Helmers will check out of the game. Checking in for Nicholls is Lindsey Gardner. Carly English knocks it forward for the Bearcats.
Bearcats are leaving it up in the air.
English plays it back. Swings it around for Bailey Ford. Ford to Ellie Chappell. Fortunate there for Pollock. She misplayed it, but was able to hold possession. Beryl Smith controls. Does she have room to maneuver? Looks to play a ball forward for Crespo. Crespo out on the wing. Cuts her way into the box. Crespo crosses into the middle. Tried to connect, but nothing there. The ball just trickled across. Possession nearly won back for the Bearcats, but the Colonels will knock it out of play. It'll be a Sam Houston throw. 24 minutes remaining in this one. Who's going to get the breakthrough goal? Smith lays it back for Chappell. Ball knocked forward. Pritchard chases over on the far side. It'll be a Sam Houston throw. Played into the box to Smith. Smith looks to settle. Brings it to her feet. Turns, plays the ball across. Sent back in towards the box, but it'll roll wide. Taylor Pritchard gave it a run. Once again, the Cats had a hard time getting that ball on frame. 5 shots on goal in this one for the Bearcats. The ones they have put on frame so far, Hermarenta has been up to the task. Bainski on the far side, crosses the ball into the box. Knocked away by the Colonels. Only one player up top for Nicholls right now. So they're not able to build a counterattack. They have to sit back and let everybody else catch up. Now the ball played forward. Carly English wins the throw in for the Bearcats. Halfway through the second half. Played forward for Crespo, but cleared right back by the Colonels. No call either way. Both bodies hit the turf. Possession goes to Nicholls. Colonels with it over on the left side. Crosses into the box, and Hendershot's got to punch it over top. It looked like a cross in, but Hendershot took the safe route and decided to punch it over. Another look at it. The ball started tailing in towards the goal. I think it was a cross. that was somewhat mishit. Probably put Hendershot in a little bit more difficulty than she was expecting. Did the smart move, punched it over. It'll be a corner for the Colonels. Low shot fired into the box, knocked away, and it's another corner kick. This time, Evelstad will go over and take the kick.
Evelstad is one of the 3 from Texas, actually, on the Nicholls team.
Long ball played to the top of the 18 and headed down and out. Actually, I think Evelstad is from Norway.
Oh, her hometown is in...
Hometown,
yes.
It's Sean Barreau just above her on the roster. Pritchard couldn't control it with the feet. Wins the header, but Nicholls will send the ball forward. Under 20 left to play in this one. Ellie Chappell, room to run. Sends a ball forward to Crespo. Can she get there? No. Chappell played the long ball to Crespo. The ball just drifted out. Crespo wins it, sends a ball in towards goal. Hermarenta had to come out and make a save. Crespo decided to throw something forward, see if something could come of it. Tom Brown asking for everybody to push up. Minutes left to play in this one. Ball sent in towards the box. Beryl Smith on the ball, just couldn't control it. Crespo there to break things up.
Colonels push the ball, but oh!
Nicholls doing a good job of holding possession there. Cat's not able to settle it. Chappell gets a foot on it, down for Crespo. Crespo, she take a hit to the face and she went spilling to the turf immediately, holding her face. The whistle did blow. The clock hasn't stopped, it's still running. Crespo saying she took a hit to the face. So the Cats will have a free kick from distance. Ball sent into the box, and it's down on the turf, and just coming out to collect was Hermarenta. The ball took a bounce in the box, but the Cats didn't have anybody there. Once again, possession with the Bearcats. Chappell pops the ball forward for Crespo. Crespo wins possession down in the corner. Looks to make a break towards the box. Crespo crosses it in, and coming out is Hermarenta to collect. Watching Hermarenta this year, in her previous 7 games, she only allowed 7 goals.
Hermarenta has definitely had more hands-on experience with the ball tonight than Hendershot.
7 saves tonight for Hermarenta. Hendershot just 2 saves.
All in the second half.
Now a whistle over on the far sideline in front of the Bearcat bench. I think they're being asked to move backwards to take the throw. As the Bearcats also make a substitution. Hannah Dupin checks into the ball game. And a foul. No, they're going to call handball on the Bearcats prior to the foul. Beryl Smith, nice work there, controlling with the feet, plays it up forward for Pritchard. Pritchard just shoved off the ball a little bit. And it'll be knocked out of play by Hermarenta. Cats quickly throw it back in. Cross into the box, headed away by the Colonels. Clearance out to midfield. Just a bit of a heavy touch there for Bailey Ford. So the Cats having to reorganize along the back. Ford knocks it down for Chappell. Chappell sends it into Smith. Smith knocked to the ground and a foul. And then the ball kicked away. That could be considered a time wasting. Bearcats were yellow carded for a delay last Friday night against Northwestern State. Get another look at the foul, the push on the back. Really, it's the kick away afterwards that could have drawn the card. So the Cats have a throw in. It'll be the long throw in. Headed away by the Colonels. And another throw in. Pollock will once again look to send a ball in. I believe the Bearcats will make another substitution. Taylor Pritchard is out. Sammy Mayock will check in. Ellie Chappell pops it forward. Cats can't get there. It'll be a goal kick. "12 minutes left on the clock.
No goal yet, Jason.
Still looking, and the later we get, the more likely it is that whatever goal comes, good chance it will be the game winner. Right now, the possession staying down on the Bearcats' end. Long throw into the box, headed back. Hermarenta comes to pick up. kick won by Mayotte. Long ball played forward. Hendershot will come and pick it up. Colonel's looking for that one single bit of action down forward. There's a knock to the turf, and Beryl Smith has won a foul and a free kick. 10 minutes left to play, 80 gone, and we're still looking for a goal. Pollock will look to play a ball into the box. Cats will bunch everybody up on the right-hand side and now come crashing in. Pollock's free kick is touched away and out. Oh, that was a good free kick. Courtney Pollock was looking for the upper left-hand corner of the goal. Hermarenta just able to punch it out. Corner kick sent in, headed towards goal, but saved by Hermarenta. One more look at the free kick there by Pollock. So a couple of good opportunities here in the last minute of the game for the Bearcats. Still looking for that first goal, however. Woodward sends it forward. Carly English plays it out wide. It's a Woodall. Woodall out wide. Long ball played forward by the Colonels. English giving chase, looking to just shield, and it'll roll out for a goal kick. Substitution coming for the Colonels. Evelstad will check out. Header by the Colonels, out for a Bearcat throw. 7.5 left in this one. Both these teams sitting 2 and 4 in Southland play. A win would be huge for both. Cats looking for some late game heroics. Ball sent forward. Takes a high hop. Crespo was the first to recognize it. It spins, gathers at her feet. Played it over for Chappell, knocked away. Ball sent back into the box, headed away by the Colonels. Cats hold it in, send it back towards the box. And that one will roll out for a goal kick. Last Friday night at Northwestern State, the Bearcats found the back of the net 3 times in a 3-1 win against the Demons. And a push called against the Bearcats. Crespo, nice move, plays it around. Just a little heavy on the touch, however. Ball knocked wide. Cross sent high towards the goal and out of play. Cats will make another substitution. Taylor Pritchard checks back in for the Cats. Looking to see if she can spark something here in the last 5.5. Crespo, good job shielding, winning possession for the Cats. Beryl Smith with it. Smith plays it into the box. Pritchard giving chase, but shielded off the ball. Under 5 left to play. Colonel's taking their time here. They look like they're content to walk out of Pritchett with a draw. Not a whole lot of urgency from Nicholls' side right now. It'll be a Colonel throw in. Cats play the long ball forward for Crespo. She uses her speed. First to get there. Looking for a little room. Turns. Crosses into the box. Headed away by the Colonels. Ball fired in, and it's just wide. Good effort there from Woodall. Another look at the shot from Woodall. Just about a foot wide.
Barely outside.
3:20 left. Bearcats trying to make a push for that game winner. Certainly something at this point would be the winner for either side.
Like you said earlier, Jason, it just seems like the next person who scores a goal is going to be the winner.
3 minutes left. Ball played into the box. Beryl Smith heads it forward, and it'll be out for a goal kick. Once again, ball sent forward. Beryl Smith with it. Smith, top of the box, fires it in, and it is saved!
Now that is the closest thing we've seen to a goal.
Herma Renza got a hand on it initially and was able to chase back and keep the ball out of the net. Another look at it. The shot from Beryl Smith was definitely on target. What a save by Herma Renza.
How many saves is that now, Jason?
She is now with 10 saves, is chasing this one out wide. And it'll be out for a Bearcat corner kick. Minute and a half left. Bearcats with a corner kick and a chance to try to win this one in regulation. Trying to avoid overtime. Pollock will send a ball into the box, and it's headed down and cleared by the Colonels.
Attention fans, there is 1 minute remaining in the second half.
Minute left. Colonels, a little bit of forward momentum from Nicholls here. They get a ball out wide, and it's misplayed by Gardner. Chappell comes over, wins it. It'll be a throw in for the Colonels. Knocked away by the Bearcats. And a corner kick for the Colonels. 30 seconds left. Now they've got some urgency. Ball crossed in. Knocked away, but only to the top of the 18. Crespo wins it. Crespo out and running. She's got some room on the left side. 13 seconds remaining. Crespo into the middle of the field. Knocked to the turf. And it'll go out of play, and that will be it for the 90 minutes of regulation. So we will take a break here, and when we come back, we'll have the first overtime period for you at Pritchett. Scoreless through 90 here on the Bearcat Sports Network. And back here at Pritchett Field, about to get the first overtime period underway. Bearcats and Colonels scoreless through 90. So we go to overtime.
But in the last few minutes, it seems like somebody was bound to make a goal, mostly by the Bearcats.
The Bearcats definitely were the team pushing late for that goal. It looked like Nicholls was content to sit back, play for the 90-minute draw, and see if they could force this into overtime where you get into the sudden death situation. The Bearcats were definitely a lot more aggressive towards the end, nearly turned it into a game winner late. We'll see if they can carry that momentum into this first overtime period. The last time the Bearcats won a game in overtime a year ago here at Pritchett, and it was an Allie Johnson goal to beat Lamar 3-2. She did that 30 seconds into the overtime period. Who for the Bearcats is going to step up and deliver the game winner tonight? Cats looking for that crucial win. Quickly the Colonels playing it backwards, and the Cats are right up in them, pressuring. Bainski. Now Nicholls plays it forward. Beryl Smith at midfield. Smith comes out wide for Bainski. Bainski has the ball knocked away. It'll be a Bearcat throw. Bearcat Bandits starting to come to life here in overtime.
Hernandez throws it in. Oh, not yet.
And now Hernandez will hand it off to Pollock, and Pollock will look to make that long throw into the box. Trying to get it on the head of Mayock. Bainski controls and sends the ball high and wide. Just wasn't able to settle it to her feet. So once again, college overtime rules. 10-minute periods. First goal wins. If nobody scores in overtime, then it will be a draw. Mayock knocks it forward. Beryl Smith deflects. Taylor Pritchard. Back up top for Mayock. Mayock with it at her feet. Tries to cut it forward for Bainski. Kept there by Woodall. Hernandez. Hernandez was looking for Bainski to make the run inside. Bainski was cutting to the outside. Bit of a miscommunication there, but the ball will stay with the Bearcats on the throw.
Now Hernandez makes the throw in.
Good work there by Bainski. Hernandez being asked to back up before throwing. Just a step inside the midfield stripe. Mayock couldn't control it, plays it out, it'll be a Nicholls throw. Bearcats with a pair of wins in Southland play, as does Nicholls. Mayock called for the foul. Trying to shield, used a little bit too much of the body. So it'll be a free kick for the Colonels. Cats send the ball forward. A little too heavy on the touch, and it'll roll out for a goal kick. Colonels have a player down.
Is that Knoll, Jason?
Hadn't had a chance to see the number. And now they are going to stop the clock.
That is number 24,
Yeah,
Newell.
that's Elizabeth Newell. And it may be a cramp. You see her stretching out the leg now.
It seemed that she kicked it, and then she went down right after her leg went up.
They haven't brought a trainer out yet. Waiting to see if they can just stretch it out here and bring her to her feet. That's what's going to happen, so she can stay in the game.
She is up and walking.
So it'll be a goal kick for the Colonels.
About 6 minutes left in this overtime.
Bodies hitting the turf over on the far side. Play is allowed to continue. And the Cats play it backwards. Hernandez has to play it back for Hendershot, who slips on her clearance. Last touch by the Colonels. Bearcat throw. Beryl Smith with it at her feet. Smith with some room to run in the midfield. Knocks the ball forward, but nobody there for it. Just too heavy on it. Well, that looked to be a good attacking opportunity for the Bearcats. Oh, a hard shot in the midfield. Now making the overlapping run, and the ball played forward for Pritchard. Hernandez giving it a chase, and can she keep it in play? No, it just drifts out. Still without a goal here. Just about 6 minutes gone in the first overtime period. That one has popped up and out of play. Ball sent into the box. Knocked down. Beryl Smith with it at her feet. Smith can't control. Hernandez overruns the clearance. Has to track back defensively, wins the ball. Nice work by Hernandez. Around for Mayock. Mayock to Woodall. Woodall. And Mayock is knocked to the turf. It's out for a Bearcat throw. Hernandez to the feet of Woodall. She goes spilling to the turf. Tom Brown asking for a whistle, didn't get it. And Woodall is slow to get up. I think she may be cramping.
Woodall is walking, but she's walking slow.
She's reaching down and grabbing her toe. Meanwhile, Nicholls on the attack, down into the box, knocked away. And it'll be a goal kick. Woodall's now asking for a substitution. Still cramping up, and she has gone down to one knee, and she's asking to come out. She motioned over to the bench and asked to be subbed. And Meredith Carlson will come in for her. Well, we talked about how hot it was early today. It's cooled off a bit, but still very humid out here, certainly for a mid-October game. I've seen several players dealing with cramping in this one.
2 minutes left on the clock.
Hernandez throws it in for Carlson. Played forward for Mayock. Mayock heads towards the box. Cleared by the Colonels. Mayock plays it back for Smith. Smith out wide for Bainski. Bainski, can she keep it in? It will roll out of play.
She made a good hustle, though.
Minute 10 left in the first overtime period.
Attention fans, there is 1 minute remaining in this period.
Long ball sent forward by Hermarenta. It'll be out for a Colonel throw-in. And now a substitution by the Colonels, and this one will probably take up a good chunk of the 40 seconds left in this first overtime period. Ball played forward, headed down by Hernandez.
20 seconds to spare.
Colonels clear forward. Hernandez heads away. Long ball played forward. And punching it away is Whitney Woodard. And that will do it for the first overtime period. 100 minutes played and still no goal. Ten minutes left in this one to find a winner. We'll step aside. We'll be back for the second overtime period in just a moment here on the Bearcat Sports Network. Well, 10 minutes left to go in this one. Next goal wins it as we move to the second overtime period. Bearcats 2-4 in Southland play, currently tied with Nicholls for 7th place in the conference. A win here would be big because it moves you up close. There is right now a log jam at 4th place at 4-2. A win here puts you right in the mix to get yourself into the middle of that table with 4 games left to go in the season. Bearcats will start with possession. Statistically, the Cats have dominated. 22 shots to just 4 for the Colonels. 10 shots on goal for the Bearcats to just 2 for Nicholls. But you really got to say it's been the play of Hermarenta, the Nicholls keeper. 10 saves, including a couple of big ones late at the end of regulation that have kept the Colonels still in this one. Ball cleared forward long. Carly English settles it. Bailey Ford plays it forward.
Ball taken back by the Colonels.
They'll look to take a long shot towards the box, and it'll drift wide. Just the 5th shot of the game for Nicholls. Christina Hinder's shot has just been forced into 2 saves tonight. Taylor Pritchard heads it forward, trying to use her speed. Fighting for the ball, wins possession, and then loses it right back. Pritchard took a hard fall to the turf.
Pritchard is slowly getting up.
We're in the 2nd overtime period.
With about 8 minutes left. And all there needs to be is 1 score.
Goal either way wins it. Played forward and knocked away by the Colonels. Nicholls trying to push the ball forward. Through ball, touched on, into the box. Shot goes wide, but a good opportunity there for Nicholls. That's the through ball they had been looking for. They were able to connect on the pass. Francesca Curtis just couldn't direct it on goal. Bit of a nervy moment for the Bearcats.
Go back line.
Seven minutes left to go in this one. It'll be a free kick for the Colonels. Popped up high at the top of the 18. Good job there by Bailey Strong to head it away.
Good job, Bailey.
Cleared by the Cats, out for a throw-in.
Hang in there, girl.
One in the midfield by the Cats. Was right back over to Nicholls. Once again, a good job there by Bailey Ford. Knocking it out wide for a Colonel throw.
Jason realized earlier that there are 2 sister rivals in this game. Number 18, we have Hannah Dupin for the Bearcats, who is a sophomore from Missouri City. And then for Nicholls, we have Nicole Dupin, who is a senior.
A little bit of a rivalry, some creative shirts worn by the family members. The state of Texas in orange, state of Louisiana in red, with both Dupin's numbers on the back. Looking for bragging rights in the house. 5.5 minutes left in this one.
What a good fight has been put into this game.
And both teams have really battled certainly in the midfield as there's a free kick for the Colonels. Ball sent forward. Has been the Bearcats that have had the most opportunities. 10 shots on goal to just 2 for the Colonels. But neither have been able to turn any of their opportunities into goals. Pollock trying to control.
4.5 minutes left.
Now she's on the ball for Beryl Smith. Smith looks to play the through ball. Just didn't have enough on it. Carly English looks to settle, and it goes out for a Bearcat throw. Actually, I think they're going to ask for the handball. And did they get the call? There was a whistle, and now there's a stoppage. And a card is going to be issued to someone on the Bearcat bench. So someone on the Bearcat bench was just shown yellow, presumably for something said towards the official. They asked for the handball call, and they got it. See the handball, the arm being stuck out. So the ball is crossed into the box, headed forward by the Bearcats. Armarenta will collect it. .340 left, collision in the midfield. Bodies hit the turf. Play allowed to continue. Curtis chasing it into the corner, crosses it into the box. Bailey Ford there to knock it down out of play. Crossed into the box, just over the head.
Bearcats get the ball.
That was Bodrin, had it sail over her head. Bainski giving chase on the far sideline, and the Colonels will turn it over towards the line. Bainski, did she win it? She did, and it's a throw for the Bearcats. Under 3 left to play. Is late drama in the works for the Cats? Pollock will go over and take the long throw in. And an illegal throw called on Pollock. Boy, that was an opportunity to set up something for the offense. So Nicholls will send the ball forward. Now a long ball headed away. Good work there by Woodard. Chappell knocks it away. Good defensive effort from Ellie Chappell. Long ball played forward towards Crespo. Crespo asking for the handball and got the handball. And it'll be a free kick in a dangerous position for the Bearcats.
They're going to take.
Crespo standing over the ball. Is she going to look to play it to somebody's head, or is she going to take it herself? It's a long way out. Crespo wants it herself and sends it long and out of play.
One goal in the last minute will mean more than just a win for this game, but a win for a better spot in rank.
And the momentum, if they could find a winner here at the end to carry that through. Armarenta taking her time, though. Headed forward. Beryl Smith with it at her feet. Smith plays it out wide. Cats going backwards with it.
30 seconds left.
One last effort for the Bearcats. Ball crossed in, and it will be out for a throw-in. 20 seconds left. A throw-in a dangerous spot for the Cats. Top of the box. Ball sent in, knocked away. 13 seconds left. And that clearance will just about do it. It'll roll out of play.
5 seconds left.
And a card has been shown here at the end of the game. And so that will do it in the final seconds. A card was shown to Brianna Woodall. And we played 110 minutes of soccer here tonight and came away with no goal for either side. So it'll be a draw for both the Cats and the Colonels. They'll both move to 2-4-1 in Southland Conference play. The Cats will be back in action on Sunday. 1 o'clock game. We'll have it for you here on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Once again, thanks you for your attendance and support of Bearcat Soccer.